Hey, what's up? This is part two, and we're gonna act like I didn't record this right after I just recorded the first one. We're gonna act like I didn't just press stop and then press record again. We're just gonna keep going. So, question number 6 is: do you suffer frequently with indigestion? If so, what is the cause? That's a good question. Napoleon Hill, what the fuck are you talking about? Indigestion. No and yes, like I poop a lot. I don't know if that's a weird thing to start the video off with, but like I'll poop legit like 3 to 5 times a day. Like I feel like I have very clean pipes. Maybe I'm not having a complete movement because I feel like I poop like I pee. Like I just sit down, get up, wipe my ass first. I wash my hands and wipe my ass, and then I go on my day. And if I need that, like I don't hold myself back from pooping. So I don't know. But I will give you this, like I just fasted. So the entirety of what I've consumed for the past couple of days have been water. So right now I don't have like any issues with digestion per se. Um I used to get like really bloated back when I was a little bit more depressed and things like that. Now I've just been a lot more mindful of what goes in my mouth. I've been a lot more mindful. I've been taking probiotics as well. So I'm very big up on fiber and having a healthy biome. So I'm talking for like 2 minutes about my poop. I can't believe it. I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm just gonna end it with this. I'm one of those guys that know what a biome is and just wants to have a very healthy biome. That's just all I'm gonna say on the matter. And I'm sorry. I'm sorry for talking about poop for 2 minutes. Number 7. Okay. Number 7. Does life seem futile and the future hopeless to you? No, I feel like this is exactly why in the last video, I really wish I would have just kept going with the last video. No, I don't. I don't feel that way whatsoever. I don't feel like black people are disenfranchised. I don't feel like black people are in a position in society where we can't come up. I don't feel I don't feel negative about the world at all. I feel very rational. I feel very realistic. I observe like issues that can arise and issues that can occur. I'm aware of issues of police brutality. I'm aware that there are racist people in the world, but I don't think that it's a majority of the population. I don't think the majority of the human population is racist. I don't think that the majority of Americans are racist. I don't think that the majority of white people are racist. I feel like there's a very small neo-Nazi subsect in this country that perhaps has way too much power, but is way smaller than the black population. There's only 15% of white people on the planet. So I'm really not that worried to begin with. So I think only probably 1% of the human population is white supremacist. And I think that's exactly why people keep saying the 1% control the planet, the 1%, because they worship white supremacy too. So I don't really get down on that or get up on that. It's just not my battle. I feel like my life is going to be awesome. I feel like my life already is awesome. I've already accomplished a great amount at a very young age. So I just feel like I'm just on to do more greatness in this world. I don't feel limited. I don't feel sad. I don't feel like nothing that's going on is really revealing anything to me that I didn't already know that existed as an issue. And when it does get me down, I just know how to cope now. And I know how to deal with things that it just doesn't control me the way that it controls other people. I don't feel futile about anything, and the future seems anything but hopeless to me. Like I feel great about both things. Do you like your occupation? If not, why? If you would have asked me this months ago, I would have said no, because I worked at Target. I hated it there. But now I'm a stay-at-home dad. I have my own blog, I guess. What do I do now? How the fuck do I spend my day? I'm a stay-at-home dad, so I mostly just watch my kid, and that's the most amazing thing ever to me. Like, it's not the same as being a stay-at-home mom at all, because men and women are completely different. I love what I do, and since I have a son, it's like I'm his direct role model. Like, it's not this thing in which you have to somehow figure out the world being raised by a woman, and you have to figure out how to become a man through being a woman. I get to show him the reality of being a dude, which isn't toxic masculinity, the violence. No, it's none of that thing. I get to raise like a really chill, amazing, positive. Like my son's first words that he can actually say were "dada" and "yeah." A lot of kids like grow up and they just say no, 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 no all the time. Like that's their first word. My son's first words were "dada" and "yeah." So being a stay-at-home dad is pretty freaking awesome. Do I like it that much? Yes and no. I really wish I was out there, like working again, but I just don't feel like there's many jobs out there. Like the equivalent of what we would have to pay for childcare versus what I would make just kind of balances itself out. So we save a great deal of money having a kid and having one of us be able to stay at home. I do other things to make money too. I have some books out. Books are doing okay. I really just don't focus on like promoting my books that much. And now I'm starting a business, a very small business, but financial counseling because I'm really good at money. So I enjoy what I do, but I don't feel like it's everything for me. I don't feel like this is the end. I feel like within a couple months or so, I'll be doing something completely different. I'll still be taking care of my son, like no matter what. But I don't feel like I'll just be doing retail. Cause okay, let me answer this question a bit better. Cause I'm currently not working. At least not working in like a 9 to 5 type of way. Like I work for myself. I still make money, but I just make money doing things I'm good at, like talking to people about money, or selling books, or making books for people, or websites. But what kind of occupation would I like? Because that's not one of my questions. So I really want to get into real estate. I think that'll be great for me. Um, Number 9. Do you often feel self pity? If so, why? I think you should definitely ask my lady partner that more than you should ask me. Do I personally feel not anymore? When I was younger, definitely. Now that I'm older, and I'm not like I'm gonna say I'm the leader of the group, but I'm definitely older than everyone else right now. I'm definitely older than my son. I'm definitely older than Amanda. So no, I can't. I can't allow myself to get the self pity. I'll definitely have a day or two where I'll be a little low energy, but I don't feel like I can allow myself to get in the kind of mode where I can feel sorry for myself. I don't really allow myself because again, like I just said in the last video, whenever I find a mistake or something goes wrong, I'm the first person that I look at. Like I'm very big on self accountability. So for me to feel self pity, I would have to give up the most valuable thing to me, which is my accountability, which is my reliability, which is my integrity. And I don't do that. Anytime I do something that someone else perceives as wrong, they perceive it as wrong. And I don't really get bent out of shape because someone else doesn't like what I did or like what I said. I don't really get bent out of shape because of the way the world is working and not working. I can definitely get low energy like anybody else, but I don't feel sorry for myself at all. And that's just coming from the bottom of my heart. I'm not trying to sound impressive because I'm recording a video. I'm not faking who I am at all right now because I need this. I need this self evaluation for myself more than I need the views. So I just don't. I feel like that's again why I don't get along with a lot of people. I feel like that's why I don't spend a lot of time and I'm very protective of myself because I don't believe in pity at all. I don't like to believe in self pity would mean that I'm also offering pity, and I feel like that's the number one reason why people don't like me is because like I can come across as very insensitive, even to my own situations. Like I just don't really operate at that level, you know. Number 10. Are you envious of those who surpass you? No. I I love learning from other people. So if you're doing something better than I'm doing, if you know more than I know, if you can reveal something to me that I'm not aware of, if you can teach me something, I very much value it. I don't get jealous of people because they make more money than me. I don't get jealous of people because they're more successful than me in something that I do. I feel like it's always a reminder that they're doing something that I'm not doing. I don't like get to the point where, first off, I think that envy and jealousy is a sin. So if it's not a sin, it's not in the Ten Commandments, but it's definitely a vice, and I just don't like giving myself to vices to begin with. So whenever someone's doing something better than me, I very much attempt to learn from what they're doing. I don't try to be blind. Like there's a reason why you're at the level that I'm not at. There's a reason why you have the success that I don't have. And for me to get jealous of that limits me from being able to obtain that same amount of success. So I don't look at someone else's girlfriend and want their girlfriend. I don't covet anything. I don't get jealous of someone because they have nice cars or they have a nicer house than I don't do any of that. Can I feel intimidated by it? Yeah, somewhat. Sometimes, I guess. But again, I'm more than likely that if I do feel that vibe with somebody, I'm going to strike up. I'm not going to ignore them. I'm going to force myself even more to have a conversation with that person to understand what are you doing that is working so much. And before I leave, I'll just give you an example. Like Thanksgiving came around, and we're all sitting around, whatever. Like I feel like one of the guys there, everyone else is kind of older than me. This dude comes in. We've turned out to be really good friends. This dude comes in. His back is huge. Like he's just handsome young guy. Back is huge. Sitting with his family, drinking a beer. I didn't know that there were beers to drink. He just looks so cool. And I'm looking at my girlfriend, looking at this guy, looking at my girlfriend, looking at this guy. I wonder if they're gonna make eye contact or something. And I finally talked to the person. Me and him spoke for hours. We talked for hours. We exchanged Instagram handles. We still talk on Instagram to this day. Shout out to my new cousin Justin Kojo. He's a police officer in Pennsylvania, Philadelphia specifically. Great dude, just all around amazing guy. I feel like I really got to enlighten him on the perspectives of a modern Christian, and he's given me more perspective of what it's like to be a police officer, and specifically the cops that are trying to leave a positive impact, and instead of being one of these cops that are on the news media. Um, Shout out to the guys doing it well, and to the guys not doing it well, I really hope they get fired. Like ASAP Rocky, get out or quit. You're hurting people. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. To which do you devote more time, to success or failure? I feel like I devote a lot of time not really progressing in either direction. I definitely spend more time focused on success and working towards success. I've been trying to I feel like I'm fearful of success. I feel like I hold myself back, not because I specifically want to fail, I don't do that, but I feel like for a very long time, I've been very afraid of what will happen if I succeed. And I really have to get over that. I really have to get over that mountain and accept that success is way greater than failure. And fearing success is way worse than fearing failure. Fearing failure should be the goal. Fearing success is like some kind of mental limitation. Because I'm a very simple guy. I enjoy a very simple life. And I think that consciously, I think subconsciously, I know that I'll be fine if I got more money, if I got famous, or if I just like randomly started doing talk shows or something like that. I would be fine. But I think that consciously, I don't want to give up my comfort and my simplicity right now. So I feel like the timing is going to be right once I really take off for success. But right now, I feel like I devote a lot of time to just kind of stagnating, and that's not really good for me either. So I have to get out of stagnation. I have to fear failure a lot more. So that's my answer for that. Thank you guys for enjoying part 2. I'm having a lot of fun with this. And we'll do more. There's like 58 questions, so I'm going to be doing this for a while.